If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. Welcome. I'm here. I'm gone. I'm here again. Welcome to my series that I've been doing on Amazon Prime Hidden Gems, Amazon Prime Video, which is Prime Video or whatever you want to call it. Basically, if you have Amazon Prime and you use it for the shipping, the good points on the shipping and whatnot, also there's videos on there too, so it's a two for really. Because let's say you buy stuff on Amazon Prime, which is not strange, and I don't know why I'm doing that as a hypothetical. Okay, you probably buy stuff on Amazon Prime. Then you go ahead or you buy stuff on Amazon. Then you go ahead and get Amazon Prime. Now you have stuff that you get on Amazon coming to you quicker, and it has videos. You can watch movies and stuff like that. A really extensive lineup, because the thing that I'm wild out as is because of the fact that I started delving into this, into the Prime Video, and it's Netflix has a certain selection of all this stuff, but Prime Video has a big selection. Like, I'm wild out by it, because I'm sure it's one of those things where I'm just getting into it, and eventually once I've done this whole series and stuff like that, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. But no, there's so many movies, from like name brand big blockbusters to like independent films. So there's just this wider range of videos within Amazon Prime. But I'm ranting on, so I'm just going to go ahead and start telling you about movies that are on Amazon Prime that you might not have known of that can be considered hidden gems. All right. I recently watched, which I'm watching all these because I was interested in them, so I'm going to watch them and then tell you about them. Slice is on Amazon Prime Video. It has Chance the Rapper in it, and somebody else. I don't know if there's another rapper in there or a musician of some kind, but it's like it plays out kind of like a bad horror movie, except it's not like corny. The way that they do it is not corny. It's not Sharknado. Okay, no, this is an actual mystery story, and it does have this kind of kookiness to it, but at the same time it's really enjoyable, because of the fact, it's supposed to be that there's a pizza place that was built in the same shopping center. Okay, in the same shopping center that there was a Oriental restaurant, and before that, the shopping center itself was built where there was a mental institution where a bunch of people got killed, and there were a bunch of ghosts there. But the town has relocated the ghosts to a different town, because ghosts and people coincide in this realm. There's also a werewolf, but yeah. So, like, people can see the ghosts, and the ghosts look like zombies, but they're not like brains or anything. Like, they're just walking around like, sup, yeah. Well, this place was built on a place where there was an Oriental restaurant. Well, the Oriental restaurant, people that were delivering for the Oriental delivery service were getting killed, and then it was supposedly this werewolf. I mean, that's what everyone thought, and then the werewolf disappeared. So we don't really know if the werewolf did it or not. Then they moved, and a pizza place came down. Now, pizza delivery people are getting killed off, and we have to find out who's doing it and why. Very just goofy, entertaining movie. It's one of those things, like, what a weird premise, but it plays so well, and it plays well. It really does. It's a very fun watch. It's one of those things where it's like, there's this guy who's supposedly this gatekeeper. He's like, I'm a gatekeeper. He's like, you're the undead gatekeeper. He's like, I'm not dead. What are you looking at? And he looks over and he sees a skeleton with the same jacket that he's wearing. He's like, oh, darn it, I am dead. But very fun movie. Has Paul Schaefer in it? No, not that's the band guy off of David Letterman. No, I can't think of the guy's name right now, but he does this podcast called How Did This Get Made? Anyways, let me move on. Check it out. It's a fun watch. If you want to watch, if you're into that kind of just like horror comedy stuff where they lean very heavily on the comedy. Also, Free Fire. I saw Free Fire. This is on Prime Video, and this is so good. This is so good. Okay, imagine you seen a movie where they have a shootout. Well, imagine if that shootout is the entire movie, and you have Free Fire. It's basically there's a group that's buying guns from another group, and then the gun deal goes sour, and they're in this warehouse, and it's this shootout, and that's the entire movie. Is this like back and forth banter, and the story evolving as it's going, and where did these other shooters come from, and very entertaining, very well done, very fun watch. There's language, and that's about it. Language and gunfire. So if you're cool with seeing some language and gunfire, then it's gonna be an easy yes, watch it. And where was the correct thing I made? I made the correct thing. So should you see this movie? Yes. I don't think I'm ever gonna use that, but I filmed it because I thought I might use it. I don't know. Anyways, fun movie. Let's move on. Oat Studio Volume 1. This is what Neil Blomkamp. You know who I'm talking about, hopefully. He's the guy that directed District 9 and then directed Elysium, which I thought was more rewatchable than District 9. Then he directed Chappie, which was very awesome as well. I really look forward to the works coming out by this director, and he has Oat Studio Volume 1 on Prime Video, which is it's not as essentially like weird. It's not weirder than District 9, Elysium, and all. It's in that same vein, but like it seems like there was talk that he was making Aliens 5 and then was not able to, or something happened. But this is a short concept stuff, and it works really well, except for one part, but I'll get to that in a second. But like the first little snippet has Sigourney Weaver in it. The first little story has Sigourney Weaver, and it's one of those things where you see this story and you're like, I want to see more. Like, that looks like a proof of concept video, and I would totally watch the movie of that. Then we cut to this Cooking with Bob little segment that's in and out of the storylines, and the problem with this is it goes nowhere. It's basically, it kind of plays out like a joke with no punchline, like a bad joke with no punchline, because of the fact that it's like, hey, it's a video infomercial. Yes, we have this product. The product doesn't work. And then like, you never see the and then every time it comes back to that, it's the same joke over again. It gets tired very quickly because there's no progression. You don't see it as if these characters are experiencing this, or there's any knowledge that they experienced the scene before that. These they're just flat. The characters are flat, and they go through this thing. There's no reason for me to care, and then the scenes are just I don't care. I don't care for that. But everything other than that is fantastic, because the next scene, the next little put together piece is next little short film is this thing about these Vietnam warriors. They're in Vietnam, and then there's like a creature that they have to fight that they call the river god or something like that, or that's the name that he has been given. And you see this creature, and the special effects are awesome. Like, it looks really good. Like, it looks like it reminded me of Annihilation, being that it was like just made of pure nightmare juice, it seemed. And I would have watched that movie if that was an entire 2 hour and a half movie. Yeah, I totally would watch that. Then you have another Cooking with Bob segment, and then the next segment is Dakota Fanning and fighting another creature, pure nightmare juice. I was like, I've never seen a creature like that. Well, I mean, I've seen creatures that were kind of like that, but nothing done that way. You know, it was very interesting. I really liked where it was going. Like I said, it's one of those things where it leaves you with a little bit of explanation, but at the same time, he's like, I want to see more. I really do. I would love to see. I would love to see more. I would love to see a whole fleshed out movie of all this stuff. Like I think it might have been a thing where he was going to make a movie and then the movie fell through and he had backing and so he had money to make stuff and then just had nothing to make and then ended up making this, which was like it went in a lot of places, and I'm sure and that's also a very good thing when you're able to be a creative person and then have that time where you're just able to do whatever and you're not spend that much time on it, because that kind of leaves those little pins in that well, like I said, my mind works like a carousel, so as well as like, oh cool, I'll put that idea on the carousel and then like it'll come back around. So yeah, no, it's worth a watch. It's very interesting. If you like District 9, then you'll probably like this. There's another skit in there where there's plagues and stuff like that, so it's definitely interesting, so give it a watch. Also, where we at? What is that? 11 minutes. I've been talking for 11 minutes? Holy crap, I am sorry. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button because I'm doing a whole series on hidden gems on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos, and I already said that part, but you know, thank you so much for watching. Also, I have a vlog of my life that hits every Saturday. I'm going to be doing videos like this every Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Best day and best wishes to you and yours. Later. I'm here. I'm gone again. I'm really gone. See y'all later. Oh crap, you're still here. I gotta go get more coffee.